guys, I am Kristen from the Garden Project.
And I'm Sarah from the Garden Project.
We are here to teach you our very first lesson for JMG. Sarah, we have our PLANTS on our board here. Each one of these letters stands for a different plant need. So I'm gonna give you guys an example. We have P here. Sarah, what do you think a P could stand for?
Well, I know that plants really need a safe place to live.
We need a safe place for our seeds to grow and for our plants to grow big and strong. Since we just learned about place, I want everybody to get their hands up. I want you to make our place hand motion. Put your arms above, make like a little roof over your head. We're in a safe place.
Now we are moving on to the big L. Kristen, what do you think a plant can need that begins with L?
Ooh, what? I'm thinking about a sun. What comes from the sun, Sarah, that starts with an L, maybe? Am I on the right track?
I think so.
Light. Another plant need is light.
And you might be asking, why does a plant need light? Well, plants absorb light and then they use it to make their own food. So they don't have to go to the grocery store and get their own food. They just can get some light from outside or under your house lamp, and then they're able to eat. And that whole process is called photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis, you said?
Oh yeah.
Wow, that is a cool word. I cannot believe plants don't even need to go to the grocery store. For our light hand motion, we want to put our hands above our heads again, and we're gonna make a giant sun. So make a big old circle above your head, and we are just gonna be the sun. Sarah, what's our next letter?
That looks a whole lot like the letter A.
Well, what could A be? What do you guys think A could be? What do you think, Sarah?
You know, I think it could be air.
Air? We have air. Plants need air. When I take a big old deep breath, what am I breathing in? I'm sure some of you guys said oxygen. Humans breathe in oxygen. And then when I take a deep breath out, what am I breathing out? That one's a little bit harder. Think about it in your head. We are breathing out carbon dioxide. Here's why we can't live without plants, because as you look at the arrows, plants, so flowers and trees and bushes, breathe in carbon dioxide and they create our oxygen. Without plants, we wouldn't have oxygen to live on this earth, would we, Sarah? To demonstrate air, I want you guys to grab a huge air bubble in your mouth. Are you ready, Sarah? Let's see who can get the bigger air bubble. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Our next one is a really important one. It's our letter N, and it stands for nutrients.
Nutrient? Do you guys know what nutrients means? Could you maybe tell me a little more?
When you eat your food, what you're getting are vitamins and minerals. And you know what? Plants need those too, except they're not going to the grocery store. So instead, they're getting their nutrients from the soil, or you can give them fertilizers.
So, are you telling me that plants don't eat their gummy vitamins in the morning like we do? They get it from the soil?
Yep, they just get it straight from the soil.
Our action for our nutrients in our plant needs is we are going to put big old scoops of nutrients in our mouth. So go ahead and grab a spoon, a pretend spoon, and pretend to eat those nutrients.
Those are good nutrients.
Oh, we're getting so strong right now. We are almost done with our plant needs. We've got 2 more left, and I am looking at that T. Sarah, if I were a human and I was out hiking in the desert and I did not get any water all day, how do you think I would feel? My throat's really dry. I haven't had any water.
I know, I would be really thirsty.
Thirsty? Well, plants get thirsty too. that means that plants need water to live. And so they can get the water from rain or a water hose or even a gardening can. It doesn't have to come straight from the sky, but we do need to get our plants some water. To show that our plants need water and that they can get really thirsty, I want you guys to make your hand motion a wave. Ooh. Show that wave that plants need water.
The last but certainly not least is the S. Kristen, what on earth do you think the S could stand for?
I don't know. It's just another word for dirt, really.
Ah, I think the word you're looking for is soil.
Soil!
What soil does is it holds the plants down. That way they just don't go flying away. And it also is where all their nutrients and water is too. So without the soil, you're not gonna have any food and you're not gonna have any water. Both of those, I think, are pretty important.
So soil has a really important job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To demonstrate that we need soil for our plants, Sarah and I are gonna touch our toes, and I apologize, we're gonna get really close to the camera, but I want you guys to reach for the soil and touch your toes too. Ready, set, go. Oh, very nice. Good job, guys. Okay, so we are gonna do a little bit of a review. Sarah's gonna call out the letter. I want you to tell me what the letter stands for our plant needs and do the hand motion with me. So, are you ready, Sarah?
I am.
Here we go.
Our first letter is P.
Place.
L.
Light.
Light. And A.
Air.
N.
Nutrient.
T.
Thirsty. That means your plants need water.
Our last one, S.
Soil. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for playing along with us today. Thank you for learning and paying attention. If you would like to create a skit about a particular plant need or maybe multiple plant needs, or if you want to do a little song and dance with the plant needs, please record it, parents, and tag the Garden Project. We are trying to compile all of our students' creations into a slideshow that we can put into our very last celebration lesson. If you do have extra time and you would like to play around with your kids, please send us anything that you've got, and we hope to see you in our next lesson. Our next lesson should come out next Monday, so we will see you then.